I
don't care what you are, just want to pound you. I don't know.
What are we doing? Teams?
I say free for all.
I think free for all would be better.
Free for all.
It's basically what it is in teams when we have damage. Turn that shit off! Go!
Bro, we never get Brawlhaven. Let's go. It's nice that it doesn't happen because we never get it.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Nobody hit me, nobody hit me, nobody hit me on purple. Alright, cool.
Oh, I did.
Wait, Lordy!
Oh, he killed Ricky.
I didn't know he wasn't playing. Wow.
Who the fuck is Ursula?
Give me this bomb.
Can't back.
Oh!
Let's go.
Oh, what's going on here?
Hey, Joe, there's other people in the game, you know that, right?
Oh, someone
I don't
took
want to do
mine.
that. Oh no!
Oh.
Diamond!
Oh, it's enemy too. Oh, I'm gonna jump!
Psycho.
Oh no, I'm gonna save me! You got him.
No, the bomb. No.
Oh my god! You're fucking obliterated!
Ah. Call in the reinforcements.
I don't like Reaper. Oh, there's too much stuff going on.
You don't like anything because you suck. Hold it on me. $10 again. Let's go. You down, Ricky?
People with spears learn different moves. I
know.
Just
uses the spear
only.
Okay, I'm not spamming it completely.
He's
I
did it
can't
like
even do
4
the-
times to me already.
Even if I wanted to do the combo, I can't. Everyone breaks it in free for all. Wow, so if I can't
Chris,
see myself
are
do a
you-
combo.
I'm lagging again.
Are you,
Oh my god.
I want to get the Christian. Oh, I'm gonna
okay.
fuck your ass. No, everybody get off me. I'm gonna get Christian.
Oh, I'm lagging.
Yeah!
Oh
Oh.
Where did I go? Am I dead?
Oh my Christ.
Wait, what? Did somebody kill me the first time?
Nice.
Oh,
Give me this weapon.
Oh, Chris, I fucking see you, little bitch. Come back. Oh! No!
Fuck.
Everybody get Chris and Rod. They have 2 lives.
What?
Oh, wrong person. Wrong person again. I want the weapon.
How am I alive?
I'm dead.
No. I call in the reinforcements. Ah!
I'm trying to get Rod.
I know, me too.
Ah! Oh, there's a bomb.
Because before you do
Wait,
your side
okay,
B
we
on the
all
ground,
can
do
hit each
down
other.
B first if you can.
Who's core?
Chris.
You hear me, Chris?
Oh, yeah, I'm on the
If
bomb.
you do down B, it always comes in as a forward square. I mean,
I do what?
If you do down
Oh!
square, it always comes in the forward square.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it always does. At any percentage.
Time maker.
No, that missed.
Oh, Josie!
That might kill you, Chris.
fucking right.
He still has one life.
Calling the reinforcements. No. No.
Yeah, reinforcing fun.
You guys should go for Uzi and Josie since they want to target you guys.
I need a weapon.
Oh, no, get the fuck off of me. I'm going for Uzi, that little bitch.
I'm sorry, you're trying to go for Chris.
No. Oh, why are you going for Chris if I'm fighting him? Why don't you get Rod? You bot? Rod, get off me. Oh, wrong person.
Because if you know they do
Oh,
the
no.
same combo over again, why not just dash out of it as soon as you can?
Oh, psych!
Oh no.
With the back of my head. Oh my
Wow.
god.
Ah!
Rod, just give up.
No.
I believe. Not really. Yeah.
Right, just go to the side of the map and Chris will commit, and then you kill him. See, Rod, you had it there. You committed.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna get my hammer too.
Have a time. Let's go.
I'm alive.
Ow.
Oh, what did that took? Oh. Oh, you're done. You're done. The second he grabs you, you're out of here.
Seismic toss.
Oh. Oh well.
Goodbye.
Oh, you might know
I don't have it.
You had enough. You just didn't do it right.
How did it have enough?
You should
I only
have.
jumped once.
No,
No, I pressed X and it wouldn't jump anymore.
Chris grabbed him after his first jump.
I jumped once and I did the spin, and that was it.
I think
And I
all of us
dodged.
would have made it back.
For Obama.
How? If I only had one jump, you can...
Obama.
I gotta get better with the guns.
Alright, I'm gonna dedicate this on the Hillary Clan.
Is that her?
Yeah. Does everyone want to get like more? We'll do
I
this
bought my
one.
first guy. I bought my first one, guys.
What?
Wait, you bought what?
I bought my first character.
You haven't bought one yet?
Listen, it's a lot of money to save up. 5,400. I get like 2 per game.
We're already like on our third or fourth character.
We just played a lot more than me too. Shit.
I only have one character.
Personal problem.
3, 2,
There you guys
Actually, this is my second
play.
character. I bought Cassidy. Because Cassidy was hella cheap.
Oh, I wanted. Oh my god. Okay.
You lagging?
Yeah, this is really bad.
What? You want to fight me?
I'm scared of Hillary.
I'm Hillary Clinton.
Without a weapon. Come on, go to the polls.
I'm about to fucking bring the whole Democratic establishment after your ass.
Oh my god. Can I please just. Oh my god. Can I stop teleporting up and down? It's so sad. I literally can't
Who's
press
this
the
shit
X
colored
button.
brown one?
There's no shit. Oh, there it is.
Oh, Chris, I almost got it. I never did the draft cancel thingy.
Come here.
The double bomb!
I was gonna
Well
press
then.
square in like a little area and no fun.
Give me, dude, I haven't had a weapon this whole time!
I don't have my weapon.
Get that little pussy up there.
How'd you grab me, Ricky? I
I was just pressing square, right? I didn't know I
I should have
grabbed you.
hit you. I should have hit you right there.
Oh, I'm gonna get by the bomb.
Let's fucking go. Everybody get Uzi. He's fucking running from me, you little bitch. Yeah? I know. Alright, never mind, I'm good.
Ouchie. Ouchie.
Dude,
Oh,
oh
I'm gonna
my
die
god,
here.
Ricky's literally gonna ruin this 1v1.
Bomb.
Every get out of here! Oh my god! Get your own
Hey,
fucking
oh,
friends to
so
1v1.
Excuse me, send me my gun.
Bruh!
Ricky, no fire!
Bro, me and Rod trying to 1v1, Newsy came in here and ruined it.
Are you kidding me? I was there first, you dumb bitch! Are you fucking kidding me? Ah!
Where the weapons at? Pretty good one.
Oh, I didn't hit you, Jonesy.
What the fuck are you standing on, Brian?
Nothing.
Four?
That was weird.
No, I canceled the thing.
Where am I? Oh my god, where am I?
Why are you killing me? I'm trying to be a better player. I'm learning.
Am I?
That's me every fucking game.
Oh, I see some fucking little bitch trying to get me again.
Fuck
He
you,
always gets me whenever I'm
Rod.
trying to fight someone else. Get over your ass over here.
You're a bitch face.
Okay, can we have like a limit on the fucking spear move?
Oh!
Spearman's not that bad, it's just super annoying in groups.
Ah!
It is bad though, because it hits the entire map.
Oh!
I pressed 4 on this weapon.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna BAM! No!
Oh,
Don't fucking do no spear ball on me. Get the fuck out of here.
Don't walk on that line.
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? Bomber! I'm afraid!
We can get
Oh wait, I didn't know we can go right there. Oh! Dude, I'm telling
Right
you,
here?
he fucking gets me every time I'm not even fighting him. He's a little bitch.
little
I'm
ledge right
not
here.
trying to get you.
Yeah.
You just fucking smart thing.
you're right. If I stop lying, I will kill you.
Combo.
Just let you know that right now.
Oh,
You're a bot.
I need
No,
a
let me get
fucking
this.
weapon. Let's go.
Bomb right there.
Oh no!
Oh,
No! Kill myself. Oh my god. I had like no weapon for half the game.
Damn it, Mom, come back! Oh, fuck! I almost hit I'm gonna do this one for you, Rod. Watch this. Wham! Oh, no! What's good, son? What? Watch this. Yeah, no banger.
Are their guns powerful at all, by the way?
No banger, nigga.
Kind of weird to use.
the spacing is just really
Oh,
off.
yeah, I got it.
Hillary's fraggy.
Isn't Hillary on 2 lives?
Hillary?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Spirit bomb. Christian's bar is almost black.
Oh, man, die to that.
Dominating.
Well,
Skylander.
Should've went for it.
Wham!
how do you do that, though? You just hold X or what?
Do what?
Oh, fuck.
To, like, sucker punch?
Smash attack?
Oh, smash?
Yeah.
I like try not to have, I guess, no weapons, so I don't know.
No fucking breakdance. Hey, banger. Hey, banger. Oh.
Oh, man, if I could just move
crazy
a
that both of you
little
guys don't
bit,
have
this would
weapons.
be awesome.
Let's fucking go. Hey. Bam.
I
Look
just
at
wish
Ricky, no
my-
kills, Brian. Uzi was 7 because he fucking...
Steals kills.
Yeah.
I had damage. What the hell? Like you had to finish it for him.
Bro, last time you said that you weren't damaged, I had more damage than you, but I had the same fucking amount of damage that you had for the character. This one had a shit ton, but last time we had the same amount.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
Oh, you're a pendejo.
Whoa,
You're
whoa,
a
whoa,
pinhead.
whoa.
I was literally
this is
using
fucking...
Jiro,
This is
look.
America.
I have 4 bar damage. Isn't that it? Top left? Am I wrong?
What are you talking about?
Talking
Is that
about
the
their
damage one?
stats. Talking about their stats.
Oh.
Saying that their characters do the same amount of damage.
Am I right or am I wrong? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I think I'm right.
What are your weapons?
I'm gonna say that in class. Hold up. I'm gonna say that in class. Am I wrong or am I right?
This master attacks.
That's amazing. Oh, that's amazing. Am I
I
wrong?
think
Am I
your
right?
moves do more damage
I'm
though.
wrong. I'm
Izzy.
wrong.
Per second, yes.
I like per hit. I don't know about per second, but per hit, you're definitely
It's
does more
because
damage.
dexterity.
No, but I think the spear is stronger than the sword. I think it's a heavy weapon. I think both of his weapons are light weapons. So much
Just face
Jersey
Uzi,
can
you're a
combo.
one-trick pony. With 3 legs.
I'm a one-trick
Weapon.
Okay.
Wait, what do you mean with 3 legs?
Because he's just not that good with it. He's not good with the one character he can use.
Oh, I thought you were saying something else.
I don't, what? Wait,
That
what?
would make sense
Wouldn't that
with
be like
ponies.
5 legs?
Yeah.
That does not make any sense.
I was thinking directly about a pony. That's why I was confused, bro. I was like, whoa, okay. I didn't know he was like that. He had that shit. Bro, fucking pause blocking my mini map.
Right. I just want to be able to fluidly move in this game.
Ouchie.
Brian, I want to
Ouchie.
fucking hit someone. No, Chris, I'm sorry. The haymaker, baby!
Are you fucking?
Another haymaker, baby!
I wasn't even that
I'm a
weak.
beast, Chris. That's why.
I know, you must be.
I'm pretty sure there's some directional. There's some you can DI a little bit in this game. I'm pretty sure.
The haymaker!
Okay, can somebody just let me back on the map? Why is everybody fighting me?
Chris, I was it. Oh my god, you're a little fucking slut, bro.
Where am I? Where am I? Wait, okay.
Come on, Chris. You can't be scared of the edge guard without a weapon.
I'm sorry, Richie.
Oh.
Who the fuck this guy on top? I don't find it right now. You little
Bro,
bitch.
I'm not even weak and I died from that. I've died twice to that already.
Oh, what the?
Chris, you're a fucking virgin, bro.
He hit you
I
with he
I just saw him.
Oh my god, this is so
And I ran
bad.
out to jump somehow.
Yeah. I just can't do it.
Uzi, if I'm not trying to fight you, get away.
Oh my god,
Leave me the
I'm
fuck
gonna
alone,
walk
bro.
off
Leave
the
me the
map because
fuck
my
alone.
stupid thing.
My god, bro. Chill with the combo and fuck off.
Oh my god, let me just fuck on the fucking left and right. That's all I want to do.
Bro, Uzi, there's other people on the fucking map. No, he literally wants my ass. Like, get the fuck away from me.
Oh, I didn't hit you, Brian?
Now that he said that, I want him. Let's go! I'm gonna get it! Get it!
Oh my god.
Oh! I was distracted, bro. No! Holy fuck me in the eyes, mate.
That wasn't even meant for you. I'm just standing there at this whole point. That's literally all I'm doing. I can barely walk left and right.
What the fuck?
Did I hit Chris? I hit him, right?
Dude, I like how I was trying to fight
No.
Uzi. He runs away from me. He's scared of me.
Shit, so am I. Get the fuck away from me,
Look,
bro.
he comes to steal Ricky. Are you fucking kidding me, mate? You useless fucking archer.
What the heck? Why did you mean to do that?
On my fucking side.
Oh my.
Brian, you said-
Bro, I
you
was
said
fucking
from the
outside the
bottom
map
all
for
the
so
way.
long. I finally show up and Brian kills me.
Shouldn't walk into my line of sight.
Oh, I'm gonna hit by that.
Bro, no, like,
Just let me...
Uppercut!
Oh, wait. Oh, I can kind of move. Oh, there.
bro, Uzi's the kind of guy that just does down B only on Smash with Kirby.
I fucking hate those type of people, bro.
Oh, you canceled it. I didn't think you were gonna cancel it. Oh, look, I'm using another weapon. Ooh.
Ricky?
Well, if you let me hit him, I'll kill him, Josie.
No! Oh, wrong way! Wrong way! I was in the wrong way! Oh my god!
Oh my, why did it have to be like this? Nice spot dodge and just do that. Oh, I didn't hit! I should have connected! I hate this
That's
so
it.
much.
Yeah. The second I saw that, I already knew.
No, I should have
easy.
dodged that, but stupid game won't register. Yo, Robert,
Rob, what the fuck happened to you?
It was a new character and I didn't know what to do, bro. I fell off one, look at it.
Roger
The
didn't know
two
what
times
was
Josie
going on.
killed me, I was like in the orange and I just died somehow. And
Oh,
then
the
the last
character-
one I walked off the map.
That character has like no defense. I actually think it's really low.
Oh yeah, he has no defense. Yeah, he has a hammer and some little swords.
Get it off, bro.
Are you trying to get him off? That's fucked up, bro.
Bro, the problem I'm having, I think Sensor's having too. Remember I told you that every time I get into a gunfight, I like fucking lag or like freeze? Sensor
Yeah.
just posted something like that too. He said, my game literally froze mid gunfight. Does this happen to anyone else? Me.
Well, it's been happening. It's just the internet thing. That's been happening since, like Black Ops 2 for me.
Doesn't happen until I fucking, after like I shoot first couple bullets.
Alright, be nice to me. Okay, we're looking good.
Uppercut!
Hey, yo, we go.
Wait, I don't want to fight Chris. Somebody else fight him. I'll just wait over here for an opponent.
Wait, who the hell? Was that you, Christian?
I was trying to pick up the weapon and I accidentally hit. Not gonna lie.
Okay, Josie, I see how it is.
I killed you the second time, not the first.
Whoa!
I
this
thought,
guy
I thought you were just playing like a
calamari,
bot. Hiding from everyone.
I didn't even.
Chris, you're fucking edge guarding.
I hit you too. Come on, I hit you twice.
Yeah, and I fell and you just edge guarded me.
Kill Chris!
Oh my
Dude,
god,
look at it. This guy pulled out the
fuck
calamari. It's not cool.
Bro, let me touch the fucking ground. What the?
Calamari.
Yeah, you
Okay,
see this calamari,
kill
bro?
kill yourself right there.
In my country, we call that hentai.
Right there. Oh, Chris, why you keep running that way for that?
I'm in the way.
Ricky! Oh my god! I'm inside everybody! Oh. And it's not fun this time!
My job is just to fuck up all of Chris's combos. Oh my god, what the fuck is going on?
Oh my god, I don't even want to go down. I'm not even gonna go down there. I'm just gonna show up here for someone to fight me.
Oh my god.
I was looking at the wrong character the whole time.
I kept looking at Uzi, yeah.
Oh my god!
I keep. Oh shit.
See, Chris, Uzi fucking got me a gun when I wasn't even fighting him. I was fighting you. Dude, leave him alone! Are you kidding me, mate? You guys are ass. You kidding me? Kill me? Who's Unico or something?
Huh?
Are you this girl?
Which
Or what the
girl?
fuck her name is?
Ninetales, yeah.
How do you aim with this cannon, dude?
Uzi, I'm not even fucking fighting you, dude. Get your own friends. Get out of here.
Aim.
See, whenever that happens to me, everyone laughs. When it happens to you, it's all like, oh yeah, it's annoying.
No, I've been telling him that all fucking game.
What the fuck?
Bring out the calamari.
Whoa, you caught me!
Had like
Get me out of the fucking gangbang.
Oh,
The calamari, Ricky.
How do you like that?
One life to begin with.
Bro, take the fucking mic out of your mouth! Jesus!
Take that dick out of your mouth.
I don't want to. I can put any dick I want in my mouth. It's not gonna be yours though.
No, you can't
fucking
bro, Corona. You don't want to be doing that shit, bro.
I'll put anything I want in my mouth, alright?
Corona, don't be doing that shit.
bad.
How many come with your own original joke, Uzi? Come on.
Let's go. First one.
Oh, you're awesome.
I mean, you're the one talking shit too.
I can't hear you. Get a better mic.
Oh man, Chris, try to blame that mom.
Take those sticks out of your ear, bitch.
That's literally my joke too. That's what me and Manny used to
That's
say.
not you.
That's not your joke, bro. That's an old ass joke from like middle school. Everyone used that shit.
I've never heard Uzi say it. Manny used to always say yeah.
I didn't even talk to you in middle school.
Bro, you would not have said that if it wasn't for me to bring it back. And don't say you fucking did.
Oh, there's a bomb.
No! I want the bomb, bitch. I want the bomb! I can't get it!
Calamari.
Oh.
Do
Hey,
you like the
nigga.
calamari chick? I cannot stand her.
Breakdance.
What the hell?
I like the noises though. Have you guys seen the TikToks where like they'll make like a noise and they're like, I should call her?
What?
Have you ever seen the TikToks? There's always like,
No, why?
the one I've seen where it's like a guy stirs macaroni and cheese, so it makes like a you know, juicy noise, I guess you could call it, and then he just goes, I should call her. It's like the noise reminds you know her. Oh, that's always funny.
Wait, it's just me and you?
Chris, you should use your
Wow,
down
I wasn't
more
ready for this.
often, I think.
What happened, Ricky?
Use your down.
Let's go. I won one.
Where's the character too?
I thought you have like no damage, Rod.
Yo. Definition of fucking stealing kills.
God, Uzi had one life and he got almost your fucking damage, bro. You're off, bro. You step up your game.
Bro, I didn't play as much as you guys.
Honestly though, these kids are fucking virgins, huh, Rod?
You just gotta mash buttons, dude.
That's what I fucking do.
Alright, I'm gonna be Hillary Clinton with armor.
That does not look like Hillary Clinton. That looks like Elizabeth Warren.
This one? This is Hillary Clinton.
That's Elizabeth Warren, bro. It's Native American.
That's racist.
That's just fucking racist, yeah.
How is that
the fuck? What the fuck? You call it Pocahontas? You call it Pocahontas?
Basically, he just did, dude.
She literally
Said
filed that
Sacagawea
she was Native.
ass.
Alright, Uzi, that's too far, first of all.
3, 2,
That's what you said.
1, brawl.
Wait, Chris, so the cannon this girl has, what? It just shoots out like a little missile, or like?
That's everyone's
No.
fire.
I
She's
don't
not a
think
cannonball.
you can
No, your
Oh,
regular
yeah, she does.
smash.
Kind of like
Yeah.
the blast or whatever. You consider that a missile.
The bomb's mine now! Off your ass. There's only
Oh
room
my
for one
God.
blue character, and it's not you! Hey, Maker!
Literally, 3 people hit me into a combo there.
How did I get that kill?
3 fucking people, bro.
I don't steal kills. You guys just hit it into me, bro. That's it. Ow.
Oh, I should have.
Sorry.
No, I was just trying to kill whoever that was. Who's the first?
You should buy the owl character for that character, is he? The skin. That
No,
was
Ricky.
dope.
My weapons.
Alright.
Alright, that's
Get
4 on
on me!
Uzi. I'm counting his fucking attacks.
Calamari.
Oh, fuck. Is that Ursula?
Calamari.
Ursula was hotter.
Whoa, I don't know about that one. We got the same one! Oh!
Whoa, you almost pushed me into the bomb, bro. Ow! Calamari.
Okay, you know what? Fuck that little calamari bitch.
Okay, well,
What are you? Why do you get so upset? Well.
Bro, I'm trying to get a weapon and like I'm getting comboed by
I don't have a
everyone.
weapon.
I shot a little
I just
missile.
know what the free for all is. Oh my god.
You just spend the haymaker if you don't got a weapon.
Yeah. That's it, baby.
I
Let's
got
woo.
now.
Where am I at?
I don't understand everybody.
I can't even see myself. I'm being comboed and I just fall.
At least you oh my.
You fucking.
You were fighting me when you won! You want me to just let you hit me? Oh my god, I'm lagging so much, dude.
No, like, I was still yellow and you just destroyed me.
Oh my god, I cannot do anything.
What happened?
I threw it to the right, but
What
apparently
is going on?
Oh.
Just throw haymakers, I can't do anything.
You know,
Oh, I got the hit! Oh, I killed him! What? How did that kill?
Calamari.
Oh, what? I was under you, wasn't I?
I don't know, dude.
Are fucking kidding me, bro? I get a combo, this shit fucked me up!
Fuck.
Oh!
Alright, your
what
game
was
again,
that?
Ryan. You got this, right?
Oh! Wait, what is that? It's like a softball under, like a fucking softball pitch?
I was pretty
That's
far
like
away
dude,
from
that's
you.
like the underhanded softball pitch.
I know, it like grabs you.
Grab him, roll him into, roll him up in the ball, and then throw him. Oh,
Josie,
baby, look
is
at
that the one
Hillary.
you call Hillary Clinton?
No.
No, the other one's Hillary Clinton. This is probably, I don't know.
Bro, the entire time I was staring at Chris's
I
character.
told you it wasn't Chris's character.
Thinking it was yours.
I told you.
That's why I wasn't sure how that was Hillary Clinton. I was so
Josie was
confused.
white.
This one's Hillary. No, the one that I call more Hillary is this one, because she's evil.
Bro, the entire time I'm looking at Chris thinking you're talking about that.
Josie, that's Killery.
Killer. This is Obama. There's a skin that's Obama for this one.
Wait, how do
They're
I...
actually like a presidential one. I was gonna say something, but I don't want to be fucking racist.
Is this Trump?
The comb over? Yeah.
This one's Trump.
Damn.
Oh fuck. I found Michelle Obama. No, this is Oprah.
Hey Josie, isn't this Netflix series in the tiger? Ganache? The Netflix
one?
series. The meme with all the tigers and the that
The
like
guy?
yeah.
So, Joe Exotic?
I don't know his name. I saw it.
Yeah,
Netflix.
I know what you're talking about. Whose character?
Yeah, we can't see.
The Ganache. Oh, I haven't picked it.
That's it.
You say Ganache? Isn't it just Nash?
Ganache, bro.
I thought G was silent.
I don't care.
Oh,
Oh,
fucking
shut the fuck
rebel,
up,
okay.
you little bitch.
Shit.
Gotta see how fast I can press square.
You want to see her do it again?
Wait, are you still streaming, Ricky?
Yeah, for still streaming for Tina. Why?
Like, damn.
My
It's
connection.
been lagging like for the last like 2 hours.
Yeah, it's been not a good time.
Yo, Ricky, fuck off. I need a weapon.
You know, man, you walk in front of me, I punch. I'm literally just walking around pressing square. You walk into this. Well,
Let me
luck
get
to
this. Let me.
oh, hi, I told you.
Look at us, we're having a fucking nice time and everybody comes over here to fight us.
I'm already red. Dude, everyone's getting my weapon.
Oh, I got schlong.
How did I do that? Wait, how the fuck did I do that?
I do a lot.
I see you do that shit all the time. How the fuck did I do that?
You're up Y or up.
Is it my up one?
Do what?
Well, like in midair, you grab them and just throw them upwards.
Yeah, you have to like.
Triangle.
It's literally just
Oh, I
when
did
you're here,
it.
you press circle. That's all you gotta do. It's one move.
Wait, I have a question. When you guys do Smash, buttons. What do you guys pushed? Is it the fucking
pressed
triangle or
circle.
square? Or triangle? Triangle or circle? Sorry.
I pressed circle.
How do you time this so
Press
perfect?
triangle.
Yeah, I pushed triangle too.
Chris, let me get the fucking weapon, mate. Alright, where's fair?
Ooh.
Oh,
Are you
bam!
kidding me, Ricky?
No,
No, no,
right,
no,
that bomb's
no.
being thrown at me, isn't it?
I'm gonna bring the whole fucking democratic establishment your fucking way, baby. Bam! Bam!
That was my weapon. No.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, for Joe Biden! Bam! Oh my god!
What just happened?
Uzi, I swear, use that move.
Can
all the
everybody
time.
stop fucking shoving their dick in my ass? God!
I hate when you're going downwards and you try to jump and like you can't jump fast enough.
Oh my god.
Who's Sentinel?
Bomb.
Me.
Bomb.
Are you talking about Obama?
Sure. Who's the guy with the bow and
Ricky.
arrow? The guy. right
Ricky,
here.
get off me! That's
That's
Chris.
Chris?
Kill me,
Okay.
Jones. You took one of my life. I say one up, but I
Look at
only
him.
had one, so.
Dude, you need to mind your own fucking business, Ricky. You don't.
Yeah,
Oh my.
God.
Ricky, mind your own business! Chris, I see him going for me too. That's not okay. Oh my god!
Oh, that hit me still?
Bro, and Uzi still manages to steal that kill from you and get me. That's some horse that shit, bro.
Oh,
Damn it!
the cavalry.
Oh yes!
What? I want him. I want you dead.
Oh, he dodged that.
It's a bomb.
Ah, I was gonna go for it.
Bitch. Ah, Chris got me.
Wait, what? Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Ah,
Chill out,
Whoa.
Oprah. What the fuck, bro?
What the fuck is that? You fucking. Chris has a fucking shock
killed
charge?
myself.
Chris has a shock charge, what the fuck? It's
I almost
powerful.
killed myself like 5 times, bro.
Can I get them through the thing? Chris, go up there. I wanna try it. Please, 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 go up there. I wanna try if I can get you through. Look at this.
Ricky, are you kidding me?
Oh, I
Leave me
can't.
alone.
That'd be broken good. Oh my god, this guy's a sweat. Psych your ass.
I'm fucked, I can do shit.
Hold on! Hit him with that Joe hit.
The Obama Jones Incredible or what?
That's Frozone.
Oh, that was close, Joseph.
Oh, I thought I was gonna read that right.
You're waiting for it. You're like, someone's gonna
Oh,
come.
Obama here!
Look at that shock charge, look at that, bro. So that's Obama, what is Chris and Ricky? What are, I mean?
Ricky's from Twilight.
Jesse was standing
Oh, I
shot.
had that!
Ricky
That was
from
a nice
Twilight,
spot
that's right.
dodge.
And Chris?
Chris, I don't know. Oh, what the?
Is he also from Twilight? That's human form?
I don't know who that is, bro.
Jesus, look at your health, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh, Obama! Psych! Your ass! Oh no! You gotta stand up and salute the flag. I did that one for America.
That's so much damage.
Yeah, I did more
Chris.
damage than Josie, that's embarrassing.
My legs and ass are sore from Christian giving me that pounding.
What?
No, I'm actually sore. I was doing them in the squats.
Did you do the censor video? That one was easy.
No, I haven't even done. I forgot about that one.
That
I'll
one's
probably do that one.
easy. It's easy peasy. Not gonna lie though, the fucking squats all done.
I'll talk to you later. That's how you
Yeah,
sounded.
bro. Bro, literally during cross country, I could go for a jog. I sound like that, no matter what.
Ooh.
Jeez, what time is
Kinda wanna buy the Obama one.
it? 10,
Kinda want to bite you.
10:47 first.
Stop. You don't have to
That's
buy me.
illegal.
You don't have to
47.
buy me. Don't worry about it, Christian. I know you're not working right now. I'll give you my ass. Use your money on Chipotle.
Yeah, that sounds bomb right now.
Shut the fuck up.
What time is it? Oh, it's closed.
Order
They
it for
closed fucking
breakfast.
3 minutes, bro. They closed 3 minutes ago.
3 minutes ago?
Yeah, they closed at 10:45.
That's a weird time.
They open at 10:45 and close at 10:45.
That's weird.
Damn, you even know the time.
Hey, listen.
Hold on. Look at this is a shit brown. Look what they do. They make it red because he's already brown. Wow.
So what color's the red one then?
There's no red.
You probably haven't
Oh.
unlocked it yet. Pick a person,
What?
pick a person, Rod.
Oh. Oh, I haven't picked. I've been looking through the character.
Oh, it's okay. Looking at characters is fine. I saw you didn't know you picked someone.
No need to yell at me, Rookie.
I know, I hate when Ricky gets all like aggressive, bro. Okay, I don't hate it. I kind of like it actually.
He's right next to me, man.
I know.
So you're running outside your house? The connection's so bad?
Why can't you ever be outside my house, Ricky?
That's why you're lagging, huh, Ricky? Because you can't. The Wi-Fi connection's not good.
I'm actually FaceTiming my my TV and my controller's still losing connection on,
3,
so
2, 1,
these inputs are so delayed.
Bring it on, bitch! What's good? Oh!
I'm out. Oh no! I did it the wrong way! Take that.
Are you fucking... Yeah!
Calamari!
Ah! Haymaker!
Oh no, wrong way! Calamari!
Oh, who the fuck's Hillary Clinton? Get that ass over here, bitch!
Let me learn my moves real quick. Shit.
They call me Obama. That's not my name.
Walked into that.
They think I'm Osama. That's not my name.
That's not my game. Oi. Am I weak already?
Well,
Oh,
Oh, there's a bomb!
Get your ass over here.
Everyone jump over the bomb. Ah!
I want him. I'm going.
Oh!
What the
guys, don't
fuck?
worry, I bombed Osama.
That's fucking racist.
Chris, stop waiting for me
Oh,
to
I
attack.
could join Uzi Club. Let's get it.
Yo, bitch, Chris. I'm hiding. Ah!
Hide right there again, bitch.
Where's Uzi? I want to do this move on him.
that's not right.
Bro, you and Chris are the same. Just wait until someone attacks.
Oh yeah, what do you want me to do?
Attack!
Oh, I did.
Their pussies alright. Their pussies are. Ah! Hit him with that Oprah. Hit that Oprah Winfrey. Oh!
That kill?
Oh, bro, you have 3 lines, baby.
No, I don't.
Does he?
Look at him. He does. I'm over here with 2. Chris with 1.
Let's go!
Everybody go for fucking run. Are you fucking? Oh,
I was going for him.
No, I'm gonna fucking.
No!
You don't,
Oh,
you
I
deserve
thought
it with no
I
fucking
dodged.
election.
Watch that. Oh, that's too close.
I don't want to get targeted, bro. Like, they think they're good, but they're getting the worst player to boost their stats.
I don't think you're the worst player.
Why? It's crazy how you're boosting your stats and you're dumb.
Oh, almost landed on the ball.
I almost landed on there too.
No, Chris, don't give me, don't give me. Oh my god.
I don't really.
I didn't mean that.
No,
Oh
no,
my
no.
God.
I don't want to fight you. Oh my god, you're. I don't want to have to fight you, Hillary.
Hey, we're dams. We're dams, bro.
There's another
Fuck
bomb.
you, bitch.
Damn party, bro. You endorsed me. What the fuck?
I don't give a fuck.
Bad.
I don't endorse you for that ass.
I'm just gonna
Where?
press square over here. No,
Hey, Hillary's sick, alright?
no, the
Bill
bomb.
Bill Clinton didn't think so. Shit.
Chris, this is okay. You take me out. It's a fucking hate crime, bro. Don't take me out. Bitch. What's good? I did that one for America. One less Trump supporter.
Why is it so
Let me get
bad?
this freaking. No, no, no.
Okay, I don't want to hit you. I don't want to hit you.
Hey guys. Uzi and Rod have 2 lives.
I'm working on one.
I'm trying to get
Oh
right.
my god, this is so bad.
Hey,
I can't
Uzi
even
has
walk
2 lives,
left and
bro.
right. Oh my god.
Is Tina still watching?
She says she is.
That's dedication, bro. I guess she'd rather watch you than play Animal Crossing. 'Cause that game sucks.
She's playing Animal Crossing too, though.
It's one or the other. You can't be doing both.
It's coming out, man. I'm gonna do this somehow. Maybe if someone else dies.
Yeah,
Oh, did I throw the spike ball? Oh, oh my
Are you streaming on Twitch or YouTube?
No, YouTube. Tina, you see how bad this is? Oh, did I just walk up the map? No!
And I stopped playing Animal Crossing
I'm
cause
gonna
I'm
die.
taking a break. SMS, shut the fuck up.
Who is this bitch? Joey Goddard, whatever the fuck her name is?
Yo, Uzi still has 2 lives.
I know, I'm trying.
You gonna keep me talking to you?
Oh.
He's born on and this is some bullshit.
Oh, this is so bad.
I think about what you guys are doing.
Bro, Josie, you're such a bitch.
Yeah, Chris, you wanna watch my perspective?
Actually, yeah. Wait, are you on YouTube?
Calamari. Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
it's not as bad because I'm not playing anymore, but
Wait, what are you on YouTube?
yeah,
Oh my
YouTube.
Christ. Oh my Christ! No.
Ow.
Just ow.
It's just so bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Let me get this.
Pretty bad.
No, when I was playing, it was way worse too. Yeah, it was way worse than fucking League.
Get away from me with that spike ball.
No, I didn't go through.
Ah, feels bad.
No, I missed. Ah!
The most boring match I've ever seen.
Did anyone feel like they're losing brains all watching this?
Yeah. I mean, I lost a couple when I downloaded the game, but fuck, I lost the rest of them from watching this shit.
I'm gonna follow Nubi. Oh.
That still hits you, damn.
Oh. Calamari.
Oh, I thought Uzi killed himself.
So did I.
Oh, I'm alive.
Oh, that's right, Rod.
I'm not dead, I'm not gonna die!
Just hit him with one
Let's
calamari,
fucking
Rod,
go,
he'll
Joe.
die. No, Rod, you gave up the calamari.
Calamari's on both ones, you know?
I don't know what the fuck this is.
No.
La Puff Fish, what are they called? Mrs. Puff? Whatever the fucking name is?
Pufferfish.
Yeah.
Mrs. Puff.
This is.
You're halfway there.
Feels bad.
Look at Chris, bro. That's embarrassing.
He had one kill with that much damage, bro.
Straight garbage, bro.
Wait, Tina, can you hear me now?
People are stealing his kills, bro.
I earned mine fair and square.
Yeah.
Okay.
You wanna play something else now?
Is there anything we could play?
Should I play COD?
True.
Yeah, I think I'll lag in COD pubs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Feels bad.
I mean, even in customs.
Don't you have the 2 Wi-Fi's, Ricky?
We can't
Yeah.
do customs first.
Oh yeah, you don't have it.
I think I'm done. It's already late. Have to wake up early tomorrow for school.
Tomorrow's Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday school, haven't you heard it?
I have to wake up early tomorrow. I just don't want to be playing anymore, right?
Josie,
I like your
disagreed with
honesty,
me
dog.
with the Saturday school.
There's no
What do you mean
Saturday
honest?
school
There was
in
no
college.
honesty because he lied.
No, but he finally gave it. Dog.
Because we caught him.
Yeah, Chris. Oh man.
I'm just tired. It fucking sucks. Coronavirus sucks. Trump sucks. America sucks.
The world sucks.
Everything except Canada.
Great Canada's.
Isn't their prime minister a racist?
Shit, who cares, man? Our
Our
president's
president's
racist.
racist as fuck, too. Yeah.
Yeah, but we already said America sucks. We have higher standards for Canada.
But they just have one fucking person racist, alright? The rest of them are pretty chill. Smoke weed every day.
What do you think they're fucking... Nah, actually, no, I'm not gonna say it.
Do you
I
guys
just don't-
believe that you can be a good person and still be racist?
No.
No.
Why not?
By definition,
interesting.
racism is a hate of a certain race.
Yeah,
Stereotypical, maybe, but racism, no.
What?
Straight racism, no.
So you can't be racist and still be a good person?
No.
So I can't
'Cause
have
you're-
I can't donate millions of dollars to I can't donate all my money to a certain organization or a certain like group of
Cancers or
people.
something?
That's
Yeah.
a good deed,
What?
but that doesn't make you a good person.
And I can't
though.
help out a bunch of people
It-
and just not like
It depends why, though.
What?
It depends what your reasoning on donating
you
is.
just don't like those people.
Well, that, okay, well,
That's just the
it
reason. You
stops
just don't like them.
that, then you can't.
What?
Simple as that, you can't.
Why?
Because if you're racist, you have hate in your heart. You can't be a good person with hate in your heart.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
you
sorry,
can.
now.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can.
If you want to be a good person, no, you can't.
You have,
Sorry.
you have to be pure to be a good person.
Yes.
You don't have to be pure, but
That means that you can't hate anything. You have to like everything equally and like nothing can upset you.
isn't necessary.
That's not what a good person is.
Well, I mean, who says who? Your
That's
definition is different
too
than mine.
much of a
That's
too much of an extreme then.
It's all opinion.
Yeah, basically, so there's no difference between racist and not being racist then. In your opinion, by your definition,
Not at all.
Because no one can be good, so then everyone's
Yeah, but
automatically bad.
everyone's
so,
bad in different reasons. That doesn't mean racism. It just means
so
different things.
who cares why you're bad then?
Calamari.
Oh my, no, I'm gonna tell you that.
Whoa.
Oh,
I don't know though. Can't someone be a good person and be racist?
No.
the calamari. Oh,
You
But I
like
mean,
calamari.
everybody's a little bit racist
I
sometimes.
know, Chris.
There's a difference between racism and being a stereotype, or
Interesting
feeding
calamari.
into stereotypes. Racism is just straight up hatred of a certain group, which I disagree with. If you're stereotypical and stuff, I think it's more just
I got
ignorance.
stuck. Oh, okay, there we go. I thought I got stuck for a second.
So you think the ignorance is an excuse for the stereotypical?
I mean, it's not an I'm not gonna say it's an excuse that it's okay, but it is an excuse. It just, is it okay? No, but like, it's just, you know, it is what it is.
I mean, I think Trump's
Both are wrong,
deep
but
down. I think Trump's a good person.
yeah,
He's
for
just
sure. He's giving us
misunderstood.
$1,200, so he has to be a person. Because he's donating all
Exactly.
this money, and he donated all this money to the
Little
fucking
bit tricky.
stock market too.
What the fuck?
Who's playing Hollaback Girls? Who was that?
I was playing Hollow Knight Girl.
Why though?
I don't know. My Spotify's not open.
Just randomly showed up.
I think Siri was just bumping out to that shit. Just came down.
Ah! Oh, whoever called that didn't save my life.
I got you, baby.
Let me get this weapon.
So you think someone can be a good person and also be racist, Chris? Ricky? Sorry.
I think it could be.
I don't know.
I've heard some stupid shit, but like that one's a mistake.
What? I like how we said we can have different opinions on good, and then automatically my opinion's wrong.
You know, that's how it works. Yeah, that's how it works.
Just because you're lighter than him, Christian. You're racist.
I don't even know why Ricky thinks he has the fucking right to breathe right now.
I know.
Bro. Oh my god. Like, Rick, you're allowed to have an opinion as long as it's the right opinion and it coincides with mine, you know? Look at this bitch fucking hiding.
Right. I have to agree with Ricky.
You know, this is an episode on Teen Titans.
What?
What?
This
You
is,
think a person's racist?
yeah, it was an episode on Teen Titans.
Was it actual racist or was it like a
Yeah,
little...
it was against
different?
Starfire.
Why were they racist? 'Cause she's an alien or?
What? No, there was this other like alien superhero, right? And she was, and she was like, oh, you're, cause what is Starfire? Something
no
with a
idea.
G. I forgot what her name was, but she comes from like that
girl?
planet, right?
A girl.
Girl.
Never seen before.
What's worse than a child? Or no, what's worse than a racist? A child.
But the point was that that they were like a superhero, right? Like came from like outer space too. And then they found out that it was like he was super nice and he was helping them like save the day basically, whatever, right? And at the end of the day, it was like, oh, you're one of like those people, right? And like he didn't do anything, he didn't attack her or say anything. He just didn't like her, like he didn't want to touch her. Oh my! But he obviously made Starfire feel really bad, right? And then
Wait, Starfire didn't like him or they didn't like Starfire?
No, the guy didn't like Starfire. And then like, and then it was like I think towards like the end of the episode, she went to go talk to like Cyborg about it, how like being judged for like her whatever thingy, and like blah blah blah, right? And Cyborg was like, oh, I know what it's like to be judged for just like being a certain way, and you know, and the thing like it was because he was a cyborg, right? But I mean it was because he was black.
No.
I didn't even know he was, to be honest.
Because like in the TV show,
I don't see color, Ricky.
That's racist, right? You don't see color?
He's actually colorblind, asshole.
That's still racist, man. Come on. I don't care if you can't see color.
Wait, if you don't see color, everyone's the same. So
Nah.
Yeah, everyone's the same to you, really? There's different cultures and different flavors and
I don't know why, Rob, but I was. You know when you said that,
Flavors?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Sucking dick?
it's a cannibal, man.
No, I'm being for real. We're all flavors in a different melting pot of fucking culture, bro.
But you know when you said that, you seen the meme of like the blind guy with like his wife, and he's like, oh, I've always been into like black girls or whatever, and she's white, and she's like,
oh yeah, I think I see.
Bro, I'm losing brain cells in this fight. Holy crap!
But yeah, that was the episode in I think Teen Titans.
Alright, boys. I'm gonna get off. Going Disney Plus. Alright. Nothing else to do with my life.
Who's are you trying? Like, be for real? Cause I am. I don't know if you are.
Later.
Bye, Josie.
Bye, Josie.
Bye, Joe.
Cause if you're not trying, just fucking end it, bro. I'm struggling right here.
Nah, he's trying. He's doing his little thing. Don't worry, Christian. Look, Christian, just press square and then like forward square and then press circle. And once you land
I
the
don't like
hit,
pushing
just do
circle, it's
that.
triangle.
Okay, well press triangle. Just land one hit and do
this?
that.
Wait, how is it? It's saying.
Square, forward, squared, and then a triangle.
But just tap
There's a
it, don't
combo that
hold it.
works.
Because it doesn't really show if you don't hit anything into it, that's why.
Oh, I forgot there was a time limit.
Yeah, I think it's like what, 5 minutes?
But then
Bro.
They both get like really red bars.
Damn, because with all that damage that didn't get you anywhere.
Why fragment you can't be the death.
You killed yourself, bro? When did that happen?
I don't
With
know.
the ball. Hey, what's up with the
yeah.
mine? You trying to throw it at me?
My last life, I threw it to like, I was gonna throw it to Uzi, but I threw it to my right and I landed right on. Actually, what the? Yeah. Well, I can buy a character. Oh.
Actually, I was gonna use the restroom.
Damn, everyone's getting off.
I need to eat. I haven't eaten yet.
Like at all today?
No, I ate like breakfast. But that's it. I got on at like. When did we get on, Ricky? We got on at like 4 or 5, right?
At 5, I think, is when I got on. I think you got on just a little before me, though.
I need to eat. Fuck.
It's 11, Chris.
I have some like peanut butter or something. I don't know. 'Cause I can't make
Peanut
shit.
butter and dick sandwich. That's what
Exactly.
Chris eats.
It's delicious.
Delicioso.
At least it's not peanut butter on hot dogs, though.
Damn, Tina, you hear that?
And
I'm kidding.
Someone pull an umbrella because I see some shade, bro.
Hey Ricky, I looked up can you be a good person and be racist? And on Google, right?
Man.
Out of, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out of 10 things that show up on my page, right? 6 of them are white people.
What?
Like they literally have white people in the fucking title.
Christian, don't you not like white people?
Yeah, I'm not a good person.
Yeah.
I want to be, but I'm not.
But like, I'm not saying like you're the best person if you're racist. I'm just saying, can you still be a good person? I think it's what you define as being good.
Yeah,
I'm not saying like you're an amazing person and like everyone should look up to you. Blah blah blah. I'm just saying you're still just decent. You're fine.
I think decent's different than good.
You
though.
don't go around murdering people. You don't. I'm not saying they're doing any of that stuff.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. If you're saying that, you know, the fact that you're not killing people, you're not doing all this makes you a good person, then
I'm not saying that
no.
makes you just a fine person. There's something like
no. There's a difference between an average human being, a decent human being, a good human being. You get me? There's a difference.
I don't know. I think this is the same thing in my opinion. At least for me, it's the same thing.
A good person inspires people. They actively try to help people. They generally care about other people. They have empathy. Like there's multiple things that make someone good.
But you can still
A decent
do
person-
that to a bunch of other people, though. Like that's my point. Is that like all those things you can describe, you can still do that and provide that for people. So like in your opinion, you say you can't be racist towards white people, right? But if you had a black guy who was racist towards white people, but still like supported and like benefited his community and like helped out like his younger generation and so on and so forth, right? Would he still be a good person?
I still say no, but honestly, I don't care enough to have this conversation. Because I really don't have like a debate right now. I don't have a debate. Like I've learned a lesson. I don't like debating with you because like you just keep it going and going and going, and I don't. I gave up midway through.
isn't that what a debate's supposed to be about?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't want to start it with Ricky. I'm just gonna disagree and agree to disagree.
All right.
Alright, you guys have fun arguing.
Well, you don't want to, Chris. He looked it up, but he didn't want to continue it.
I just looked it up because I just wanted to see what people would say.
I'm gonna go take a shit.
Don't fall in.
I won't. I'm not you, Christian.
Bro, I've never fallen in.
How skinny do you have to be to fall?
Bro, I always
You're
say
right,
that
never
shit.
fell in
You gotta
before?
be careful. You gotta be careful.
Sometimes I jump
You gotta
in
be
and just to
careful.
swim around here.
But the thing is,
If I'm missing
I'm
a
not
pool?
fucking skinny as fuck. The fuck? I'm
You
not
just
gonna
gotta
fall
be
in.
careful.
I'm too fucking big to fall in. I'm not stupid.
Okay, well, also now
Big boy
you're
problems
stupid. You
for
falling in. I know for a fucking fact your mom has fallen in, bro. You probably forgot to put the seat up, and your mom falls in. Who the fuck didn't put the seat down? Blah blah blah. You know, like I know for a fact.
We have two different bathrooms.
Yeah, I never-
Jesus.
See the scene down.
I never understood that as a thing either, because it's like that means he also didn't take the time to like looked down. You ran in there,
Yeah,
just boom,
that's worse on
squatted
you.
down. I'm like that's okay.
Yeah.
And that proves my point.
But you're right. You don't just jump into your toilet and like do a couple laps here and there sometimes.
Wow.
No,
Maybe the
Ricky, use my
bathtub,
bathtub.
But it feels like I'm not getting anywhere.
It's not the same though, right? Cause when you're in the toilet, you can like flush it, and then you can swim in the opposite direction for like the resistance. You can't get that out of the tub, right?
Shit. That is such a good
Japanese
idea,
one that, like,
because I can't
sprays
fit in the
water up their
toilet.
asshole.
That's
What's that?
Bidet?
yeah,
I'm talking about, yeah.
a bidet. There's an Animal Crossing, Chris. You can buy one of those.
Oh, you already know. You better have one.
That's gonna go in. Is the market for that gonna go up because all the toilet paper is running out? Are people
No,
like, oh
the
shit, we're
prices are
gonna
the
need
same.
more of these?
That's why the UK is like hella like good right now, because these have bidets also.
Bidets aren't that common in the UK, you know that, right?
Isn't it more like Japan?
Yeah.
It's Japan and Italy that's more common.
Italy?
I thought they have a lot in the UK.
They
I was-
started in Italy, Chris. Bidet is an Italian word.
Oh, nice. Why did it become so popular in Japan then?
Because very convenient.
Yes, you're right. I feel like you're bullshitting me, but...
Wait, what? Are you mean for real? You said it sound like I'm bullshitting you, or?
No, I'm talking about the Japan thing. Because it's convenient.
Do you wanna look here, Chris? We'll ask Google real quick before we get off.
Yeah. Oh
I don't know how to spell the word.
It's a bit of meantime. Rod, you actually the lyrics? I honestly don't even remember them. I have to
No,
listen
I
to
know
the song.
like phrases here and there.
Yeah, like, if the song's playing, I might be able to get a few of them, but...
And a couple young boys, they're out by the something. Like it ain't what they call rocking and roll.
Rock and roll. But then he doesn't mind if he doesn't get the job.
Make the scene.
Make the scene, yeah. He's got a daytime job. He's doing alright.
The band is blowing Dixie. Double four time.
Full time. Saving it up. Wait, no. What is it? Saving it up for Friday night.
Yeah. And the crowd of young boys and step right, no, something step right up to the microphone.
Did you find it, Ricky?
Sorry, Chris, I'm looking.
History of...
Hey Chris, you know the song "Super Breaking Free"?
What happened?
You know the lyrics to "Breaking Free"?
Who's that by?
The High School Musical song.
Oh.
I learned how to play, dude. It's been so boring just being quarantined.
You have no other songs you want to learn?
You're bored in quarantine? Just keep playing, Rod.
Nah. Hey. But then you got that High School Musical song in your songbook.
Honestly, Rod, I think the best thing you can do right now, or at least I've been doing, is just listen to more music.
Just work out, Rod. That's what you can be
Oh
doing.
yeah, that too.
With what? All the gyms are closed.
At home?
At home workouts don't do shit. At home workouts don't do shit.
I got
Yeah,
some
they
bricks in my
can.
backyard, bro.
They never do shit. I could do all the fucking at-home workouts. I'll get tired in the moment, but it doesn't do shit. Run like 100 calories, and you definitely eat more than that.
Bro,
you
you
can-
can shifts and drink your Coke.
Instead of drinking water, he's drinking soda.
Yeah.
I have some bricks in my backyard. Those can be used as weights, bro. Those are heavy.
But you can just do body weight stuff, right? You don't even need to do that shit.
That doesn't do anything.
Alright, you can just do
Why do you go to the
cardio.
gym and lift weights?
Huh?
Then why do you go to the gym and lift weights if they don't do anything?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying fucking at home stuff. Like body weight stuff doesn't work.
Money doesn't work.
Maybe for me, yeah, because I weigh 230, bro.
I just needs to get like into like exercising to shape first. There's really like, if he wants to like start comfortably, he should start with his body weight and then work down.
Nah, you go all the way.
You don't wanna use weights right away, especially if you don't know what you're doing with them. You can't just do it because someone said it, because like the big guys are doing it.
Well, you just do it, but you learn.
You can get injured. Do you guys ever watch that show, The Biggest Losers?
Yeah, when I was younger, yeah.
I have a guy on YouTube that like complains like crazy about that show because it's so fucking stupid.
Why is it stupid?
What? Because it's just abusing obese people for America's entertainment.
How so?
The workouts that they do don't necessarily benefit them. They isolate them from the entire world. They don't treat them any actual healthy eating habits. So they're gonna lose all this.
I'm curious about the workout. Everything else I can kind of see, but the workout.
They have overweight people doing box jumps.
That's true, yeah.
and a bunch of like other like. What happened, Rod?
Aren't they trying to make them lose weight the fastest way possible, though?
The fastest way possible is like probably just like cardio and like.
It's just in the pool. It's just be in the water all the time. If they want to lose weight, because since these people are so big, like if they like take one wrong step or like something happens to them, like they're gonna break or destroy their bones, and it's not gonna be good for them.
What about a treadmill where they just like chill and walk or like jog?
They don't make them walk on the treadmill. They make them sprint.
No, but I'm saying like a walk. Would that be decent?
I think
good exercise.
I think it's okay, but it's better if they're in the water, because since like I said, since their weight's so heavy, even like walking might be a lot of strain on their joints. So
what if they sink though because they're so heavy? Or were they actually float because of fat?
Sinking?
No, it's a genuine question. I'm not even trying to be
how
funny.
sinking works. No, they wouldn't sink.
Their joints
so they'd float because of fat?
like cartilage between.
But I think Christian started to say something.
Like would they
said it already.
Would they float because of the fat, or like I'm being for real? Like is it like the buoyancy? How does that work?
You would still float. You would be fine.
Okay.
But I mean, like they would have them in water that they can walk in. But yeah, no, like the things that they expect them to do are fucking stupid. Like
what's the girl's name? Jillian Michaels.
And
she always scared me.
I don't know, but there's like, I think the point of like, if you want to actually like lose weight, you really have to focus on like your diet too. Yeah. And like, they don't actually give them like any advice for like real world stuff, cause like.
Well, to be fair though, they supposedly have the nutritionists. I don't know how helpful they are behind the scenes, but.
But like the point is like. I'm sure, like, well, obviously, like, they lose a shit ton of weight, right? Like, these guys are, this guy's losing, like, 8 pounds a day. Not a day, sorry, 8 pounds a week. Sorry, I was thinking a day because episode, but, like, 8 pounds a week. And, like, for, like, 5 or 6 weeks straight. Like, that's fucking insane. Like, there's
40 pounds in only a month? That's it? That's actually
like, that shit's insane. Like, you can't expect him to, like, go into the real world and then like continue what they're doing. Like it's just not realistic. All these people are gonna like, they're gonna lose this weight and then they're just gonna like go right back to gaining it. But
a lot of people do, but I'm pretty sure like the majority of people that like get top 3 somewhat maintain it. Like they don't get back to the way they were before.
In the new season of The Biggest Loser, didn't like one of the winners from the first seasons come back to help them? And I think he looked in pretty good shape.
But like he would be like the outlier though. Like that'd be like
that was probably handpicked. And they
yeah, they're like,
oh, the show.
We need this guy. But like,
hey, and then you've been still working out, dog. Back on the show.
Yeah, we see you still under that 300 pounds.
But like it's crazy too, cause like they keep like the contestants prisoners. Like they're literally not allowed to see or talk to their family either. Like they're just in that camp for like whatever weeks the show
That'd
is.
Be fair though, because if that's my family, I'd miss them, and then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna need some like I don't know.
But like
you gotta like be and just yourself, you know.
Right now, to like smuggle me in some shit.
Yeah, like so I don't know. I think the show is just like, it's dumb. It's like, It's pretty messed up. I think he was really pissed off because he doesn't want people to think like this is what you have to do to lose weight when you're that big.
I feel like a lot of people do think that actually.
Yeah,
they don't
so,
ever
like,
put the effort to like start because
Yeah,
they
they
think it's gonna be super hard.
Yeah, they're just like, oh my god, I have to put myself through that. Like, I think like a week or two, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, they had a contestant who had like, need to go to the hospital and had to drop out of the
They
competition.
still make that show?
Yeah, The Biggest Loser. Yeah, it's
thought
airing
it was
right
old.
now. No, it's airing
I
right
did
now
not know
still.
They have hella seasons, bro. It's a
Yeah.
new season already.
So like, yeah, so I think recently they had a contestant who had to go to the hospital, but like I think the trainers just told them like, keep going, keep going, keep going, and like afterwards like, oh shit, yeah, you gotta leave.
Why didn't you tell me?
Like, dude, what the fuck? And oh yeah, this show is just bad.
There should be a smallest loser where like it's like skinny guys or skinny girls, you know, and they're trying to gain weight. Like just get muscular.
There was
No, I'm not even memeing. I'm being it for real.
there was a I think like a special on a BBC where they took various people of different like sizes
Yeah.
and they stayed with like their families and everything, right? They just brought like a personal trainer to them, and it's like, hey, we're gonna try to work with you and like get you to like what you want, like your goals. And so that one guy who was really insecure about his weight because he was really skinny, one guy who was like a bodybuilder, but he
Was
wanted
he kind of chubby or?
he didn't really have any like endurance, so like he couldn't play with his kids without
okay.
like being out of breath real quickly. And then there was like some other guy who was just kind of like fat, and then I think the only one who actually stuck with it was the one who wanted to play with his kids. The really skinny guy couldn't like he couldn't eat enough to like really put on the weight, and like, but
That's actually hard though.
yeah, for him though, the thing still kind of was successful because like it gave, even though he only gained like a pound or two, it still gave him like enough confidence to you know, be out and
Did
like
he
have
like
his shirt
tone
off and
out,
like.
I guess?
No, he didn't. He just like I think it was just more of like a mental thing that he got over, and like
Okay.
and then the other guy, he just said fuck this, I'm not doing this anymore, and like yeah. So it was. I think that documentary was really good, just in terms of like it was obviously real. It wasn't like there wasn't like any real like stage or anything that they forced on the people. But yeah.
I killed myself. Fuck.
I already told you, Ricky, but I don't know if you were here, huh, Christian?
Huh?
Yeah, I lost like 15 pounds, like, as soon as this, like, coronavirus started.
Oh shit, not bad. Is that good or bad actually? Hold on. Like, lost it
for me.
because. No, I mean like I don't know.
No,
I
just because,
gotcha.
like, I had, like, nothing else to do, so I just started playing. And
Yeah.
I would eat this.
He's not snacking. As I told Rod, that was weird because a lot of people are gonna have the opposite effect, where since they're at home all day, they're gonna be snacking more, and they're not gonna be burning as much calories because they're not like going to work and like doing other stuff. So most likely, a lot of people are gonna be gaining weight.
You know what's happening to me?
What?
I'm actually eating less, but like this is a somewhat common thing where like, essentially, if you don't eat enough, right, your body sometimes goes into like,
Survival.
it doesn't know when the next meal is coming. So everything you eat, you're like, your body will grab onto that fat and everything. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I'm eating twice a day now, and I feel like I'm gaining a little bit. Like I have a little belly now, and I only eat twice a day, sometimes 3 times.
I've been
Before I used to
trying.
eat like 4 times a day.
Really? I think since I came back, I've gained about 5 or 6 pounds. But that's because now
Is
I've
that
been
from like not
actually.
exercising or?
No, it's because I've been exercising and like actually eating meals. But to be fair, I think when I weighed myself the first time, I was dehydrated. So like I don't know how much like weight that really was. So I probably like realistically gained like maybe 2 pounds or 3 pounds. Like I didn't gain the whole 6 pounds. Most of it must be water. Do you know what your water weight is, Rod?
Not at all.
No.
But
Do you know-
I don't know.
You work
I
out,
just started
right?
drinking like that. I started drinking a lot of water.
What?
Like when
Are you okay?
When the semester started, because like on Tuesdays and Thursdays I would only work. So like in the morning I would eat breakfast, like whatever, eggs and ham or something. But then like right before work, I would in between the breakfast and what I ate before work, I would just drink water because I'm like, now I want to save my I want to save like my hunger until like before I work, so I can at least last the whole like 5 hours or whatever.
Yeah.
So I just drink water until like an hour before I have to leave, and then I'll just eat whatever.
That's pretty good.
So I drank hella water those days.
What have you been using to lose weight, Chris? You just been like hiking and watching your diet too, or just?
Well, I don't know. I never had like, ever since I went to my like dietitians, because I went to a couple of them.
Really? I wanted to go to one too so bad.
Throw those notes over here, Chris.
Yeah, I went to a couple of them, and I mean, even then, like, even when I went to them, my habits weren't that bad. Like, I at least understood what upset my stomach. And most of my weight that I gained was mostly just due to me being inactive and not doing anything. Like, I didn't really do anything like
Yeah,
outside the house.
Your set body weight is probably still relatively average.
And
Maybe
then
that's why I gained weight.
yeah,
Not doing
maybe.
anything.
But yeah, and then I just got out. I started hiking, and then I mean, I don't know. I've always eaten well. I've never like. I guess I cleaned up my diet a little more. Like, I rarely eat anything processed anymore. Most of the things
I
eat
wish
are-
I could lose weight.
Yeah, I wish I could eat Uncrustables again. There's some like foods where it's like I really crave them, but I've kind of beaten my like
I'm not
habit of
strong
like craving
enough to work
foods.
out
Like, I
now.
used to eat
fucks you
foods.
up?
What happened?
What really like fucks you up? Like you can't
Meat.
even.
Meat was the thing that was like the big one, like red meat. Like I just
Yeah.
couldn't eat it.
Really?
Like I remember we used to have like steak at the house, and like it would fuck me up. I
so,
just-
Yeah.
so is it like is it an allergy or is it just like a?
no, I think it's just my stomach is not capable of handling it. Like, 'cause,
At that
like,
point, though, isn't it an allergy if your stomach can't handle it?
I don't think so. I've asked my like gastrologist about this, and he just said like some foods are going to cause your stomach to be more irritable than others, and like maybe your digestive tract just has more trouble doing it because meats are a lot harder maybe to digest. I don't know.
I think Mario has the same issue where like he's not allergic to any foods, but a lot of foods will just give him diarrhea.
Yeah, and it's like
So like
I don't know. I can stand some red meat. Like I've had burgers before, like smash burgers, where there isn't a lot of red meat or like meat that's
It's
not
like a small
undercooked.
patty, right? Like small.
Yeah,
Smash
patty.
burgers,
like where
it's a
you
regular
smash
patty,
it.
but they smash it down, yeah, so a
Yeah,
lot of the fat
basically
goes
all of
out.
it becomes like crust, so a lot of it is not red at all. It's pretty well done, I'd say. Yeah, like I can have stuff like that. Like I've had burgers a couple times, but outside of that, I don't eat it. And then like I've avoided beans for a while, but eventually I got back. I can eat.
Wait, why
some-
beans?
They give
just
you hella
make my
gas.
stomach upset. They're really hard for me to digest.
Oh,
them.
really?
My dad has the same problem. Every time he eats beans, he always goes to the bathroom like 30 minutes later.
that's not normal.
I
Outside
never,
of that-
luckily, I never had that issue.
Yeah.
You had that thing with
And then-
McDonald's though.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
McDonald's
milk.
fucked me up.
I couldn't have milk for the longest time,
I-
and I'm not lactose.
I think that was the thing for me too, cause I thought for a little while I was going lactose, cause I was eating cereal a lot, and I was getting the shits bad.
Yeah, I think it was just my habit of just eating cereal or like munching on, like
It's all that
craving it all
fiber.
the time and just overeating it, or like having like peanut butter with it. That like I just had way too much of it. So.
Oh, that fiber one, huh, Chris?
Yeah. Oh, that
Well,
fiber
what's your
one
secret,
bar.
guys? Then, cause like, Chris, how often do you have the shits? Cause I have it like almost like
I
every
love
other day
milk.
at this point. I'm not even exaggerating.
That's
Yeah, I have the
weird.
shits a lot.
So does Tina.
I just got used to it now. Like it just it is what it is. You know, you just get the shits real quick. You
It's
wipe
like
2-3
really-
times and you're good.
Like,
Like,
really
just-
irritable shits or like
or
just
just
regular
pooping.
like.
Well,
dumps?
my regular shit is like really soft. But there are those days where it's like really bad. But for the most part, I just have really soft ass shits. Give me 1 second if I get my headset.
Damn, dude, I can eat like anything and I'll be fine. Shit.
Yeah, I used to like.
Okay.
I'd say I was on the same course.
I'm back.
Like,
What were you
I
saying
had it,
about
like,
water?
every other day.
If you drink a lot of water, that's usually how your shit should turn out.
Really water? No, I don't drink
No,
that much
I
water.
don't
I feel
think
like
so.
I drink a
mine,
normal.
mine are fine, and I shit after every meal.
You do?
Yeah. Like,
I don't shit. I shit like 2-3 times
like
a day.
I
think.
eat,
No,
and then
once or
like
twice.
10 minutes later.
No, like once or twice actually.
Bro, yeah, I do like once or twice. I don't even. Sometimes it's just one a day.
I think I do twice or 3 times a day.
Actually, no, I'm trying to think now because sometimes I don't really have a morning shit, but like if I like,
Coffee
Just
always
all-
makes me go.
I'll do my shit.
Be nice, I poop once a day at most.
What happened?
No, I
Drink coffee?
don't.
Unless
No, I don't
have
drink coffee.
familia.
Yeah, that's like 2 or 3 times for me actually.
You should try that, Chris, because it literally I have like 2 cups of coffee and like I'll go like
Oh
right
no,
after.
coffee messes up my stomach though.
Yeah,
I can't-
I've never
I don't
tried,
like it
I've had
either.
like a couple sips because I remember I tried it a couple times, but I was never a fan.
Like this black coffee, Chris, I always have 1 cup and then I have a cup with like my breakfast and then and then I'm good. I'm good for the day.
I can't do. I drink like one of those like Starbucks like thingies or whatever.
You got the shit ones. You got those shit ones, bro. You gotta make your own.
No, Starbucks like low key not good for your stomach. I don't know.
I don't know.
Shit, right?
I tried it for like because I had to wake up early. I need to work on like a project, a bunch of stuff. So I had some, and like it just made my stomach and it made me like in general feel like shit.
G Fuel fucking makes my stomach upset sometimes too. If I drink G Fuel, I have to actually eat like real food. I have to eat real food then drink G Fuel and my stomach's okay. But if I just drink it on an empty stomach, that shit gives me the shits like bad.
Do you drink anything with like for me? Like I just literally have made it so like I only drink water. And
I
milk.
drink water and apple juice for the most part. Milk's only like milk is only for like
Oh, alright, this guy's just drinking
Like
water.
cereal.
Who does that?
carbonated shit.
I know I can't handle carbonated shit. I had a soda today actually, like a Coke, and it was like hurting my throat.
Yeah, I hadn't had soda in so long. I remember I had like Coke because it was added like with the pizza, and like I can't do this. I had a couple sips and I almost went to the shitter. Yeah, after having
Okay, I don't know about that.
No, it was
Coke
really
gave you
bad.
this shits?
Yeah. I was just so unused to. To be fair, I used to have like those sparkling waters. Wherever
Those
they
are
were.
good.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting. That is
I
actually
love
disgusting.
them.
Did I tell you
love
that
them.
time, Christian? Like,
Which ones
I
did you
don't
have,
soda
Chris?
in my house.
Uh-huh.
What happened, Ricky?
Which
You
flavors
drink
did you have?
sparkling water? No.
No, let
I
Rick
didn't
go
hear you,
first.
Ricky. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I was just
He
saying
said
what
with
flavor.
flavors.
Because my
Oh.
mom likes that shit too.
I forgot. It's the brand. I don't remember what the brand. It's like
Bro,
Cascade
I remember-
Ice.
I remember at Topgolf people would order that shit, and I literally every single time was like, "What the fuck's wrong with you people?"
What it
Some
was.
flavors, I'll admit, are really
Like just sparkling. Like some people would literally just get sparkling water by itself, and I'm like, "What the fuck's wrong with your sparkling water?" They want a lime on the side, and I was like, "Dude, this is disgusting."
My sister drinks it like that, sparkling water,
Uh-uh.
and she puts lime inside.
Gross.
No, but one time we ran out of sodas, and but the only thing carbonated was the sparkling water, so I was drinking sparkling water all day.
It tastes so. It's like, I don't know, like it's sour and bitter at the same time, but it's just water. Like I don't. I'm not into it. It's a Sprite without flavor. That's what it is.
Without sugar.
All right, stream. Let us know if you know you guys have the shits.
Tina says she doesn't. Well, Tina doesn't shit that often.
Wait. How often do you shit? Ricky, you shit like 2 or 3 times a day?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm on that.
Sometimes
boat, actually,
more,
'cause
to
I
be
have sell.
honest.
She said, yeah. If my stomach's extra upset, I might go more. Cause I'll go and then I'm done, and like 10 minutes later I have to go back in, and
Yeah.
Damn.
that's like
I
a
do-
once, twice a week occurrence.
Mine's like 1 in the morning, if anything, like in the morning after breakfast, or at the very end of the day, like at night.
Yeah.
I literally
You know how
shit
horrible-
after every meal. It's just every meal, like 5 minutes later, I have to go take a shit.
Yeah, my metabolism slowed down, so it's not. I'm not that quick anymore. Part of me thinks that like my metabolism slowed down because I stopped running too. I think if I kept running,
Probably.
maybe I'd be able to. But yeah,
Do you like do any like workouts now that you're quarantined?
I don't have time. Oh, quarantine! I did one because like Josie and Brian and them they were second off one of the pros because he's like a buff guy, but like I was like he did an at-home workout and I knew it's always like the really buff guys that give you some bullshit, you know?
Yeah,
I
they
knew it
actually
was
know what
gonna
they're
be
doing.
Realistic.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
they never know what they're
look
doing.
good. They look at you buy them, but it's like it's never correct. So I did it, and it wasn't really that hard. And it, like I don't know, I did it. I was tired during the moment. Don't get me wrong, but that's just because there's literally no break at all. It's like just different exercises, no water break, no nothing. So it's like obviously I'm gonna get tired, you know. But like the next day I was a little sore, but like I could tell you if I did that every single day, nothing's gonna happen.
Sure, like something would
90% of-
happen.
No, 90% of at-home workouts don't do anything.
Well,
It's probably
that's because
they're
you
just
have to
using
change it
unreliable
though.
sources.
Yeah, or like you have to progressively overload.
Overloading
don't
is
think
not
These
good
gym
though.
people usually
Progressive
have, like,
overload's good? What do you mean?
Overloading in general is not good. That
Progressive
creates
overload?
I don't know fucking what progressive means, but I know what overload means. That's
That's
not
the
good.
important part though. Progressive overload is the important part.
You slowly go up.
That's literally how you build muscle. Like regardless of anything you're doing, you have to progressively overload. Otherwise, you're just gonna tear muscles, or you're not gonna get anything.
That's why yard work is the best.
Because overload is literally from my definition. Overloading is basically when you.
It's not just adding more weights. If that's what you think as
No,
progressive
give me
overload.
a second.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. Someone was trying to fuck me up. Overloading in my head is basically when you push yourself to failure to the point where your body is literally using. Okay, so when you work out, right, you want to be able to tear muscle fibers a little bit and use your fat as energy or carbohydrates from your diet as energy to be able to do the exercise, right? Overloading is when you're doing to the point where you're not eating enough or something's going on where you're literally using your muscle itself to do that action. So you're not actually tearing the muscles or like getting anything beneficial out of it. You're just basically weakening yourself. Like okay, Rick, remember sophomore year or junior year or whatever when I was like working out and then I did cross country and I got way skinny again? That's overloading. Because I was running to the point where I was using my muscles as fuel to be able to just keep running. That's overloading.
Well, that'd be different than progressive overload then.
Okay.
Because progressive overload is like you take an exercise, right? Like the exercise you did today, right? Let's say, whenever you did it. Like, so like you let's say I'm gonna make up some bullshit. Say like your exercise was like 10 push-ups and like 5 jumping jacks and then 2 pull-ups.
Right.
Alright. All progressive overload is you change the reps in terms of you either do more reps, you do them faster, you do blah 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 whatever, right? You add some variation to the workout to make it harder. That's what progressive overload basically
okay.
is.
That's fine. I agree with that.
So like that's what you have to do if you're doing at-home workouts. Because like I agree with you, the problem with a lot of at-home workouts is that they're the same thing for like X amount of weeks. So like after like a certain like week, you're not gonna get anything out of it because you're going to have basically build up to doing this exercise. So that's why you have to have progressive overload. Otherwise, your body's just you're gonna peak really quickly.
Yeah, I agree with that then. But I don't know, for just a lot of the at-home stuff though, it's I don't know, I don't when I work out I like feeling like I physically can't do it. Like with weights it's like, you know, obviously if a weight's too heavy, you're struggling, you can't do it, you know. I like that feeling. When I'm doing stuff at home, I don't really get that feeling. I just get like more like okay, I'm tired now.
I like to do
I physically can't.
At-home workouts. I kind of like to do time stuff too.
The what?
Doing like being timed for things. So
I think they're convenient, but I don't like the workout it gives me. Like I don't feel like it's doing much. Personally.
Well, no, I just do it like repeatedly though. So like I'll do how many push-ups I can do in like a minute, and then I'll do like how many pull-ups I can do in a minute, and then I'll do how many squats I can do in a minute, and then I'll do that for like 30 minutes basically, and then see like what number I did, or like to like keep track of it that way, and then just try to do more and more each time. Or more in total, technically, not each time, because obviously as like I go on, I can't do any. Like I'm gonna barely be able to do like 5.
Right. I don't know. Like for me, the workout I did, right? It was literally okay. So literally the workout was like push-ups, some type of ab workout, jumping jacks, push-ups, some type of ab, jumping jacks, 1 rest period, and then like do it all over again. So like at that point I was like, all right, like sure the 4th, 5th time I'm doing push-ups, I'm fucking struggling, but like I don't feel like it's doing anything beneficial. You get me?
Yeah. Right. What do you think the hardest part working out is? Because you don't really you have no motivation to work out, right? Like.
The hardest part I think is getting motivated.
Yeah.
Because the hardest. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry. No, sorry.
Because like when my cousin wanted to go to the gym, Luis started going to the gym too with my cousin. So then they kind of like.
Oh, I died.
Luis começou, and then I'm like, oh, then, all right. So like I went there for like 2 weeks. So I think it's more like if you have a group, that'll be easier for me. But if it's just me, nah.
I agree with that. I remember I worked out with Luis like a lot of the time in the beginning of I think last semester. Yeah, last semester. And then school got hard, so like he would cancel one day or I'd cancel one day. Next thing we know, we didn't go in a week, and it's like, all right, well, that's it. We're not going back, you know.
Yeah, I used to work out with my.
My biggest thing is like, for me, starting is never the hard part. There's like so many times I'm like, I want to start working out. I'm gonna start. It just once things get hard, making time for it. That's always the hard part.
I had a buddy, cause to be fair though, like this is when I was still swimming like 2.5 hours every day, but I had a buddy who like right after we swam for those 2.5 hours, he'd be like, "Hey, let's work out," and I was like, "Fuck that, I don't want to do that." And he's like, "This won't be that long," and he's like, "Whatever." So like, basically like after every practice, we would just work out together. But I mean, it was mostly just like kind of talking, but we still do the workouts. But
Not bad.
yeah,
I think it's crazy that you're able to do that. Like, I sometimes I just wish dates had more like hours. I guess.
I know it
But
got hard.
like, in my head, I think I'd be able to be more productive. Honestly, I probably wouldn't. But like,
No, you wouldn't.
I like that.
More
I like how
productive
we're
for
all trying to like
what?
hype each other up and talk, and then Uzi's over here. No, you wouldn't, you lazy motherfucker. Like, why you gotta turn me down? You just listen. Just be quiet.
I wouldn't either.
Like I never seen like going to the gym. Cause I don't find that like I don't motivate myself to go there. But like I feel yard work gets me like out of like I don't know, just I feel like
Well, it
that
gets you
me a lot of
tired.
exercise.
Yeah.
I feel like the hard part too is you're literally out in the fucking sun, which makes it worse.
Cause like my dad is always like, cause I'm tall, so like I always bend over to like pick up things, and my dad's like, that's gonna give you like acid burn. Like don't bend over, like
Acid
squat
burn?
down.
Acid burn?
No, what's the thing? The
Heartburn?
heartburn, whatever.
I've never fucking heard that from bending over though.
Yeah, cause
Interesting.
if you're tall, if you bend over like your back, then the acid from your stomach can come up your esophagus.
I don't know about that one,
Okay.
Rod. I'd have to check
That's
on that.
interesting.
Yeah, I haven't heard that before, but
That's what my dad
I
always
mean,
says. So
I guess
he
it
always
kind of
says-
makes sense.
He said like always just bend your knees, it'll be easier. But so I'm like squatting a lot of the time, and then like I'm always picking up like the what's it called? I'm always like I'm basically just squatting or just picking up like the bricks from the backyard.
Well, cause you squat because it's good for your back. If you're punched over, it's bad for your back. I've heard that, but never like heartburn. That's interesting.
Rod, you gotta get them cheeks, you know, by doing squats.
That's what, hey Chris, we got cake on.
Oh, no, man. I don't have it
like
as much
that.
as you are, I'm sorry.
It sucks too because I feel like this is the perfect time to work out and like
No cake.
everything's
I was gonna
closed.
say, if there's any time you should at least attempt it, at least now.
you would have to just do the home ones. You would
Yeah,
you'd have
you
to
never,
find
like-
one that you like. That's like what you would have to do.
Oh,
I'm-
I feel
man.
less motivated to work out at home, honestly.
Really? I don't think it really affected me because I never really like doing weights, so like I don't really care that much.
Actually, I thoroughly enjoy doing weights.
I don't know. I don't know. I just
Well, I remember when we used to squat, Ricky, it scared me. Every single time we squatted, I was actually worried.
I still my knees just so fucked up. I can't do it.
Yeah. I'm
I
at
tried
the
doing it
point
with my
where, bro,
friend too, where like I'm
Uh-huh.
just like I can't. I don't want to like. No,
Die?
I'll do
Break
I'll do
yourself?
something else. Like I kind of like worked up to it just to like worked up like my I had to work a lot for just my basic squat form so that it wouldn't be too bad. But I'm still worried that like with my knee is like yeah, I don't know. It's just like I never really went heavy on squats. I always just do like a lot of them basically.
I remember for one time I was trying to teach Luisa how to deadlift, right? And it was just felt
man.
so good. Like I don't know, deadlifts are fun. Deadlifts
I-
fuck you up
I
like
hate
because it's just like it makes your entire body tired, you know. But like I like doing them.
Aw, heck.
It was funny too because I remember when we were doing them, someone was like telling Luis like fix your form because like you don't want to get hurt yourself, and I was telling the
Yeah.
same thing, right? And then he showed us, right, and then like it was my turn. I know how to do them, so I did them, and homeboy, like, he's a pretty muscular guy, he goes, oh, perfect, you're doing it great, and in my head I'm like, oh, stop.
Oh,
Keep going.
No, those are fun. Plus, I think it's, we have the same mentality, Ricky, where, like, you said, like, you like doing the at-home stuff because you want to see, like, how much you do, and then you do it again, and go again. Our
Yeah.
weights is perfect, it's literally a numerical number. Today I did, I don't know, 225, tomorrow I'll do 235, you know, like, it just gets easier.
The only thing I'm really doing weights for right now is just for like just bicep curls basically, and like some other like back stuff, I guess. But like, because I think before I left to like spring, before I left for my fall quarter, I could curl 35, and now I can only curl 25s. So my muscle went down a lot.
You know what's weird?
What happened?
So every single time I've stopped working out, right? Obviously I lose muscle because I'm not working out, right? But
Yeah.
for some reason my chest never like I don't know if it got smaller. Maybe it probably did get a little smaller, but like weight wise I've always been able to like do the same amount with my chest. Every other muscle like I have to like get a little weaker, you know, and work up to it. My chest is always the same. And I don't know what I'm doing that's like actively engaging my chest, you know? But it's weird.
I don't know. Have you ever used weights, Chris? No, right? You say you just, or then you say you do dumbbell stuff, don't you?
I was say he used weight.
Yeah,
I remember fucking Six Flags. He was getting me to work out at his hotel.
Oh yeah. What do you call it? I mean, I had like, I remember Ricky when I left Salinas, I found like a couple, like I found like a 20-pound, 15-pound weight, and I've just been like trying to revolve, like find workouts that work.
Wait, you had some or you bought some?
No, I just found some in the closet. I think I'd either done it
okay.
like in like middle school or like they were from my mom or something. I don't know, my brother. But I found some, and I've just been trying to find workouts that I can do with those like 2 weight classes. You know
What
I mean?
is it?
Like,
25 and what?
it's like I think I have a 15, 10, and 20. That's it. So I've just been trying to figure out. But I mean, most of the time, Ricky, I would say I don't really do weights. Like I've been doing a lot of, well, not recently because of quarantine and stuff, but I'd say like a majority of my weight, like 60, 70 pounds that I lost were from hiking. But actually, no, probably mostly just from dieting.
I think there's
I'd
been.
honestly-
Oh, sorry. You're going?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's
No, I was
great.
just gonna say probably like 80% for me of how I lost the weight was my diet. It
Yeah,
was-
well, that's how like a lot of it is. I was
Yeah.
gonna say was that you honestly don't really, if you want like muscle growth, there's been some
say what?
studies that say that if you like having low weights or like low weights to
High reps or what?
like basically yeah, like really high reps until like point of failure versus like heavy weights with small reps, or not small reps but few reps, it will net you about the same muscle growth. But like this was one study, so like I don't know like how like much you want to take into heart, but like I don't know, I don't think that that's muscle growth though. That's not necessarily muscle strength. So I don't know, like remember I was telling you about like the fast and slow twitch muscles.
Yeah.
I would assume that the people who are doing the heavier weights would probably have a lot more fast twitch muscles than the people who are doing the smaller volume, basically.
Yeah.
Well, the way I always like learned it, Chris, was if you find like fuck the number of weights, right? If you find one that you could do 10 to like 12, that's really good for building muscle. Anything above that's more for shaping, and anything under that's for muscle, like for strength,
Yeah.
I should say.
I mean, I think I've been trying to like just switch it up because I feel like if I stick to one muscle group or if I stick to one workout, like I don't know, I've been like it's a hassle to try and find new like workouts to do, but I just don't like getting stuck in like that one routine. I think that's why I've enjoyed jump roping so much, because there's so much I could learn with it.
I dead cannot fucking jump rope.
Jump roping's so fun though. I was
Yeah, like it's so
I don't
much
have the
more
coordination,
interactive
bro.
to me than,
I do
like-
not have the coordination to do that shit. Like I could do the basic one, but like some people do the fucking like where they cross it and shit, and
Honestly,
I
the
can't be
time
me,
I
bro.
lost the most weight was
Like
when
I've
I
been
was
trying to learn the
working as a
boxer
booster
one.
boy
I've
during
recently
marching
been doing
band.
the double jump ones. I want to do the cross one too.
I can't do a double jump either.
Can you do the
Shit's
boxer
hard.
thing yet, Chris, or no? You still can't do
No,
that.
I can't do it.
The
You just
boxer
have
thing,
to
you mean
get
the crossing?
you have to get no. The boxer things were like you basically
stepping, right?
yeah, you just take like steps in the jump rope basically. So you don't both your feet don't come off the ground at the same time. It's one at a time.
Yeah.
That's how I jump rope. It's
I'm
a
basically
lot.
just trying to make it so I put as little effort as I can, where I still make the jump over the ropes.
The
It's
boxing one's better. Like I would say, you should really learn that, Chris, just because it's a little bit better for your knees. Because it's even though the other jump
I
isn't
didn't want
as
to go
high.
straight into the double jumps, yeah, because you get a lot of pressure, especially considering I hadn't big jump ropes at all. I done like a couple. But...
Hey, I'm going to go
Alright,
off
I'm
so
gonna get
you
off,
can
guys.
stop streaming if you want.
Later.
Okay.
Later.
Bye, Tina.
Oh, she get off too?
Yeah.
This wasn't
Bye,
interesting enough
bro.
for her?
No, she's just tired.
We should have a podcast, guys. Chris, you down to make a podcast?
Yeah, dog.
I'm being for real. Why you guys surprised?
I don't know. Maybe.
Tina, would you watch our podcast?
Yeah,
Tina
there's
wasn't
a
even
good list
subscribed
of
to
us.
me, man.
Like if we have a podcast, Ricky, and we're getting paid, I'll do
so
any
tired.
debate you want. I'll look as stupid as you want on the internet, bro. If I'm getting money.
Be saying stupid random shit.
Why didn't I go up there? Uzi, do you want to invite, by the way? Oh, I can't wait for that.
Honestly, Ricky, I think too the reason why I've enjoyed home working out so more is so much more because I hate going to gyms or just hate being around people. I mean, I guess that was a given for me, but like, God.
I know
I've asked-
Tina's, oh, sorry.
You go first.
I said I know Tina's like I think a lot of girls have this problem though, like in general, because a lot of my friends talk about how like they don't like going to gyms because like they're scared, like they have to perform like a certain amount or they have to like expected to do something
Yeah.
perfectly or so on and so
Meet
forth.
these certain
Yep.
expectations.
I think that's a girl thing.
But I have some guy friends like that too, who are like, cause like you know I'm pretty small, but like I can still kind of lift decently. So like if they go work out with me and then like they see like I can lift more than them, they're kind of like, oh, like.
To be fair though, Rick, you have an unfair disadvantage. There's actual studies that the short, like, it's easier to engage some muscles when you're shorter. Like for squatting, it's a lot easier for a shorter person to be able to lift a heavier weight than a tall person. The way like the size of the muscle and all that. There was a physics thing. I remember someone in my like summer school like physics class, they literally had it as a project because it's all like levers and stuff when you're lifting the weight, right? So if you're shorter, you have like a smaller center of gravity or something, and it's just easier.
I know that the max weight for squatting for I think it's like I don't know what it's called. It's called we call it like dwarfism, right? Or
What are you talking about?
like dwarfism. Like the height class
yeah,
for
yeah.
that, the weight for that is actually higher than the next three height classes.
For squatting or for everything?
For squatting, I don't know if for
Oh, yeah.
everything, but
I
for
believe
squatting it's higher. I think it's like 600 pounds for like someone who's like 4 something.
Yeah,
Or like,
I believe that.
and then like the next 3 is like the next weight class is like not weight class, sorry, because it's enough of height, not weight. The next height class is like 5. And it was either like 490 or 520 or something like that. But
So
like
it's like
the point
a
is, it was
significant amount.
lower. Yeah, it was a lot lower.
Oh, I'm telling you, bro. Like it's that one's like a physics thing, and it's just not fair, man. It's not fair.
Yeah, no, because I still don't really like working out at like at gyms either, Chris.
I do. I personally enjoy it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, part of it too is I don't know. I like an empty gym though.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I do like
Yeah.
it.
But part of it is just because I don't want to wait around for the thing I want to use.
That's true.
Not even the people. I just don't want to wait in line. I feel like a fucking vulture if it's ever full. Like I remember I had to go in. I'm like, hey, you're done with this? You done with this? You done with this? You know? And like, oh, one more set. I'm like, all right. I'm just waiting. I hated that.
Oh my.
But,
Honestly, Ricky, for you was like your best like fat burning workout just doing jump rope. you obviously don't
I
need
never
to,
need to
considering-
do a fat burning
Yeah, I was gonna say
exercise.
you never had to.
I would say my best endurance exercise was probably jump roping though. Because I think
I was
like
gonna say. Go ahead.
I say like in
Could be
terms
nice.
of like after for swimming, because I did jump roping a lot my senior year of high school. I feel like that's when like I started jump roping, and then like, I think my time shot down by like for like all my times dropped down by like a significant amount. Like my 200 dropped down by like 30 seconds. My 100 dropped down by like 4 to 5 seconds. Like it was like a big drop. And I think it has to do a lot with like the way I was doing my jump roping.
Yeah.
Is it built your fucking cat?
Well, it's because I was also the way I was doing it too. I was making sure I focused on just being able to do a lot of speed stuff with it. So I was going really fast with the jump rope. It was basically like when I was. What happened?
I can't hear
No,
you.
I
dude.
don't. I don't jump rope from the balls of my feet. I jump rope. I I boxer jump, so like whatever you want to call that, but it's not really on the balls of my feet, because I switch between my heel and the balls of my feet when I do that. But it's basically just like holding a sprint for me when I'm doing jump roping.
Do you use the weighted ropes?
I have
the weighted
before.
ropes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
You can weigh the handles, or you can add weight to the handles, or you could actually get the rope to be just to weigh more.
And what does that benefit?
Your back and shoulders.
From just spinning that, I'm assuming, or?
Well, because you have to generate the force to like actually move the rope still. So if you, so yeah, it's mostly for your back, I think. But I don't know. I still personally I've used some of the weighted ones, Chris, but I like the speed one more, just because I want it to be able to like sprint or like to go real as fast as I possibly could. So that's why I liked it.
Right before coronavirus stuff, I started going to the gym to like just do cardio, right? And I was just doing like the bike, and I would go on there for 30-40 minutes, and like my school had like a virtual, I don't know, like a cycle thing. So like while you're riding your bike, you're pretty much going like on a path essentially, right? And it was pretty cool. But bro, I'm telling you, like after every single fucking time, dude, my like thighs just burn like crazy.
Can you do stuff like that, or like go on like a treadmill or go on a bike?
I can't run on a treadmill.
Sit there and do it.
I can't. Treadmills hurt my knees.
Oh, really?
Treadmills hurt my knees so fucking much. I can't do it.
For me, I've gotten like to the point where if I'm doing any cardio at all, it has to be something I really like. Even like jogging, I somewhat don't enjoy as much. Like for me, jump roping, like hiking, I have to enjoy the cardio to do it.
I've thought about running, but like it's so hard to get back into. Like I know once I'm like decent at it and I don't have like as trouble, I guess, keeping the speed, I enjoyed running. But like when you're out of shape, trying to get back into shape, it hurts so much, and I can't do it.
Yeah.
Probably should do.
My boss
Chris, you
is
still go on
telling
hikes, brother?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, go ahead.
I don't know. Well, I went on one like last week, I think.
So you're still going to the Corona stuff?
Well, no, that's the problem, right? So like I went to a hiking spot. I didn't know it was that packed either, because everyone's home and everyone has nothing to do, especially here in Ojai. There were just so many fucking people. Like it was easily the most people I've seen on a hike. Like there was a fuck ton. I think there was like a campsite too. If you went further in, there's a lot of people going there. So like part of me for a while was like, you know, maybe I'd have to pick some isolated trails, like because I know a couple of them around here, but not a ton, because everyone's has this like free time now. There's been so many more people, so I don't know. My mom, like, she doesn't seem at least scared or hesitant like to hike, because like she keeps asking me, she's like, oh, you want to hike today? And it's like, yeah, I do want to hike, but I don't know.
You want to see people.
How hot is it out
Well,
there,
not
Chris?
even people, I just don't want to. I mean, because like I wouldn't say I'm like panicking about the virus at all. In fact, I would say like it's had like the least amount or the least effect it's had on me than I initially thought it would. And I don't know. I just been kind of like playing it safe and just being.
That's smart. That's fair.
Yeah, and I don't know.
These platforms.
I'll probably just keep going on hikes. I just, like I said, I have to find more isolated ones, or ones where they're not as popular. But yeah, I enjoy hiking, especially like around here where there's like so many, like, you're basically, Ojai is like covered, or like around it's basically in a valley, so there's so many like trails to go on. It's just cool. Because back in Salinas, I had to basically wait for my mom on the weekends to go, because there was no hiking spots where I live. But now I can basically, whenever I want, whenever I wake up on time, I can go on a hike.
How's your sleep schedule, by the way?
It's somewhat better. I mean, I've always like been trying to regulate it, and like
Right.
especially recently because I've gone to my therapist, and